Taking a shot here. Vegas throw it downfield. Looking that way, everybody covered, and now let it go. Wide open! It's Burnett for another touchdown. This one from 39 yards. Reds found just enough time to get it to Burnett, who beat the coverage late. This was a great job. Play action said we were going to take a shot. Double post. The safety stays high over the top. He throws it to the grab post to Burnett as he's attacking the line of scrimmage, and then the two-point conversion, dropping it in the bucket. That's a great job of securing the catch. Concentration. Left foot gets down, and also, too, really nicely done.
Best defense in the league, so this is nothing but confirmation for us.
What are we working here? Gucci headband?
Rocking the Gucci headband, yes, ma'am.
I love it. Keep it up.
Just like that, momentum pivots back to the home team out of the XFL season. Big man stumbling, rumbling, finding pay dirt. And it's a game here in Arlington. Tomase Lalile gets the Renegades fired up.
I'll probably be saying an offside by Knickerbocker.
That's right. Washington product. Not the headless horseman. Pressure. And it is set to a pick six for the Renegades. Devontae Bosman. Pressure set it up. Bosby took care of it. The rest. ESPN's presentation of the XFL on ABC will return after this message. And a word from ABC station.
Team, we appreciate it. Lynch flushed, directing traffic to Latimer. Picked off. Sean Davis with the interception in the end zone. No, they're saying catch.
Whoa.
They're saying touchdown. Wow.
See right there. Fits it. But we don't know if he has control at that point. Yeah. Go ahead, run it. But does he have control at that point? That's the only thing. Chris, we're going to let it stand. There's just not enough evidence to make a definitive ruling here.
Standing, Dean.
Let it stand.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. Touchdown.
And to the left to Kirkland. Back shoulder on the spot. Houston on the board.
Received his first D1 offer from Hawaii. He was in there, they didn't make it. But look at this back shoulder pass. We heard Wade Phillips say as well. Great defenses are great, but the one thing that can stop a great defense is a perfectly executed pass or throw. We saw it right there.
Says, let's do it. Flag on the play. Taking a shot, and it's a one-handed catch. Burnett, end zone. If it stands, that's 6. How did he do it? But what a hookup here, Sam.
Free play. He knew he had it. And then obviously you see Deontay Burnett make a play just like he did in the NFL. 15 catches in the NFL, got one.
Borghi. Nice burst. Match Borghi. End zone. Roughnecks do it again. McDonald back in for the 1-point conversion from the 2-yard line. Dormady lofts it. He's got an open receiver, and it is Andrew Jamil. Guardians strike back 51 yards.
5'11", 175 out of Stonehill College. And we talked about it. It's 18 points, but it's still a 2-score game. That was the one play you needed to make this back into a game.
And you're happy if you took the over. You were doing backflips right now.
McCarron, end zone, has a player, caught. Touchdown, St. Louis, Hakeem Butler.
Butler is 6'6". We've seen Aitman on the other side, 6'4". Butler 6'6". Throw it up, let your big play make
10 straight completions for McCarron. 3rd and 7. McCarron has a receiver. Caught! Touchdown St. Louis and a flag on the play. That is pro.
The result of the play is a touchdown. There is no foul for a personal foul by the defense. The play results in a touchdown.
All right, VP of Officials, Dean Blandino. Dean, can you walk us through this?
So originally the back judge had a flag down, which I believe hit on a defenseless player.
2nd and goal from the 6. DiNucci. Running to the left out of the pocket, just flips it. Oh, what a catch! Josh Gordon, a 6-yard TD catch off the flip by DiNucci. Oh yeah, these boys can play.
It's a fantastic job here by Ben DiNucci, taking what the defense gives him, buying some time, and at the last second, flicking it to the 6'4", former 2nd-round draft pick of the Cleveland Browns.
3rd and 3. Knox lowers the shoulder, still on his feet. Touchdown, Seattle Sea Dragons. What a move by Brendan Knox. 13-yard touchdown run. Nobody brought him down.
The 220-pounder out of Marshall. You see number 28 right there, bounce this play to the perimeter, and then just patience and contact balance. Don't allow the first low tackle to bring you down, especially when you're built the way Brendan Knox is.
Is that just because a creature of habit? Because
Sure
we can still hear him, even though we can't see what he's saying.
No doubt.
3rd and 16. Here comes the pressure. Intercepted. Michael Joseph with the pick 6 and the flips. We'll give you some style points.
Maintain the explosive plays, get the returns, get field position, and maintain player safety.
King up the middle. He's in there. Touchdown, DC. The defenders now take the lead.
No, rarely in professional football are you having to contend with a true running quarterback that on every given snap, defensively you have to account for quarterback run, which means you're playing 11 on 11, not 11 on 10 when the quarterback's.
Welcome back to Seattle, Ricky Prohl. DiNucci back at it. Pearson's wide open. Pearson's got the sideline. He's got some get up. Case in point. 6. 54 yards.
Get off the field!
Josh Gordon doing what Josh Gordon does. See that motion by the running back? All of a sudden, Ja'Cour Pearson becomes number 3, and that affects Mike Rose, number 27. He has to slide over and push over. Well, that motion affects it, and then Ja'Cour Pearson, who is a speedster, ran a 4.2, played at Ole Miss, and then the conversion, Josh Gordon on this route, corner route, Ben DiNucci gets the protection that he needs. Josh Gordon. It could be a timing issue because of a backup running back.
Walker, back foot, shot to Butler. Hakeem Butler to the 20, trying to leg it, and he's got it. St. Louis has taken the lead. Hakeem Butler with late game magic.
Hey, two. Hey, clock's going, AJ. Clock's going, AJ. Clock's going.
To see him on this touchdown, it's a 44-yard reception. Notice he's lined up a little bit wider. He's 6'6", he's tall. The safety has to stay inside leverage. Once he gets cut across his face, it's hard to make this play. And then that stiff arm is what leaves the rest is for his start.
Hot!
DiNucci. Jordan Veazey, the Cal Golden Bear, has done it. Jordan Veazey.
And they ran this same play. You heard it, that Y and that Z post. It puts the defenders in conflict. You have two posts coming across the middle, and then a perfectly placed ball.
Oh, quit playing with me, bro. Go for two.
Orlando has 7 TFLs here in the first half.
We go.
End zone shot, caught, touchdown San Antonio. Alizé Mack from 19.
Goal line fade, why would you not do it from the 10? I mean, as opposed to for a 2-point conversion from the 2. Either way, that's a heck of a throw on the touchdown. And you heard Vasher, 6'6", goes up and makes the play. It's Terrell Buckley not happy with the coverage and the 2-point touchdown.
Dang, man, it's freaking, that's this crap I'm talking about, man.
He also said X go, so if you have one-on-one, here's your X. You can throw it deep right here if you have one-on-one.
Omaha, we go.
Taking a shot, it's caught at the goal line and in! Jalen Tolliver with a 24-yard touchdown on 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 9, Plint, Canella, corner, touchdown Arlington. Check that, Nate Becker in the end zone for the Renegades.
I want to.
And Joey, it's the tight ends that have come up big after another Winningham forced fumble.
Really good linebackers on this Houston team, and I believe Arlington blinks that they can beat their linebackers in man-to-man coverage against some athletic tight ends, Canella being their main.
Okay, go cat, go GTFO, 4 seconds.
Shot over the middle, touchdown Houston. Cedric Bird. Good answer by Houston. Silvers comes in. You heard A.J. Smith say, gotta go. Found his guy in Bird. Houston regains the lead, 17-14 midway through the third quarter. Third and 8, big play early. Hundley forced out of the pocket, goes to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Badette.
I'm going black.
Okay, black 13 it is. Brett Hundley, hey, he got the start tonight, already paying dividends for Vegas as they are on the board first early, 6-0, the home team. Got to play the win tonight. 2nd and 10. DiNucci looks to the end zone, has a receiver, caught. Seattle, touchdown Blake Jackson. That was an impressive drive. I just said 7 plays, 91 yards. DiNucci, you got to factor in the win. These quarterbacks are showing some good arm strength.
Yeah, how about that fastball to Blake Jackson? It looked like pretty good coverage. Great ball placement by DiNucci, and then to fire it in there, a nice catch on the back end.
Let's go, Monday. Fire, set up.
Hundley keeps it. two-point conversion. This was the touchdown. You heard how excited Hundley was. He knew he was going to score.
Can't get a play call in, call your own number.
Here we go, here we go. Set, go. Hot, hot.
5-minute drive for the Sea Dragons. He looked left rather, to the end zone. What a play by Josh Gordon. Touchdown, Seattle.
Timer, timer. Timer, bitch. 3.
How about this, Joe?
How about the throw? And then we talked about Josh Gordon. Gets both of them down. He's remembering his old days being in the NFL. You only need 1 foot down in this league. Josh Gordon gets both.
He wants to get back to the NFL, so stay with the 2.
You're over ball. Tina. Fire, sit in.
Lovett out of the backfield. Hundley, plenty of time. He hits Lovett on the wheel route. Wide open. Lovett. Oh, you gotta love it. Vegas, touchdown.
I think I would challenge that.
How about this play, Joe?
Brett Hundley recognizing nobody is covering out the backfield. Nice throw, but then the run on the back end here, making a few guys miss, getting into the end zone.
You gotta love it. Vegas up 26-18 here. 6:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Please don't give us the lineup again.
Hot.
Look, you were learned. It's okay. Danucci, end zone, touchdown. Jawan Green, and you talk about putting the ball on the receiver. Danucci has thrown some strikes.
Offensively, I don't mind this call. You have the best quarterback so far in these 2 games in the XFL. Put the game in his hands.
26 of 33, 308 yards and 3 touchdowns by Danucci. That one just an absolute strike to Green. And look, Joey, I 100% understand what you're saying. But sometimes you got to get within the situation, the game.
Yeah, go for the win. I don't mind going for the win. You're 0-2. Go for it.
Tiffany.
860 dog and streak on the backside. Streak on the backside. Streak on the 860 dog.
860 on 2. 860.
Here's
you
the
got
ball
streak
game.
on the backside.
Let's go. Set, go.
Oh, go for.
Hot.
Danucci takes a shot upfield to Gordon. Gordon caught it. Gordon's backstepping. Gordon's gonna score.
Yeah, gonna be a simple deflection right in the hands. Josh Gordon.
That play is why NFL GMs wish Josh Gordon can get it right all over, because he is as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looked like he's going to backpedal into the end zone.
What a game.
Danucci will be on the NFL roster this season. I think his arm is that good.
Jimmy Carey, he's got that NFL experience, and it has rubbed off on his wide receivers. 2nd and 6, looking over the middle. His receiver fell down. It's picked off. That's Michael Joseph. His 3rd interception, and it's a pick 6 with the flip. Michael Joseph. Hey now.
Receiver's running the out route here, and he just slides and falls down. That's likely a completed pass. Easy pitch and catch. Michael Joseph. Really the exact same area of the field as it was in week.
When these receivers cross.
No, you don't match it, Mike. Sail route, Mike. Matt, sail route.
Slow to right side, Vaughn's end zone. Taking the contact, but staying up to celebrate. Fight on, Tyler Vaughns.
So what happened on that play, you're going to see Farrell release. Well, in a fire zone, usually have a player that's over number 3. Farrell's a number 3 receiver, number 2 on the weak side. So not the receiver, but the next receiver in. Well, as soon as that person releases, you see Terrence Smith has to release from that zone, and then there's a wide open play for Vaughns.
Five-man rush to the slant. It's caught. Touchdown, San Antonio. A strike to T.J. Vasher from 9 yards.
Just a slant route, an excellent job by Vasher creating separation. Great throw by Jack Cohn.
We do not kick extra points in the XFL. More like a sleeve.
The wide tight end's going to arc out zone here.
Little toss to Kirkland. Got a block, and he's in! Garrett Owens sprung him. It's a 3-yard touchdown pass, and Kirkland swims his way to his second touchdown.
You see the tight end right there, 21. That's why he arcs out when they run the zone play down near the goal line.
Wide. Ralph still the wide. Ralph still the wide. All right, call the shift. Call for a shift. Let him get set. Let him get set. We're good.
Pressure coming from everywhere. Unloads to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's DeAndre Burnett.
Going for two. Going for two.
They brought just about everybody.
Dependable tight end. Screen passer setting up to Dedrick Thomas. That is a live ball. William Likely will run that in for the touchdown.
William Hill's backward pass.
Ruling on the field is a backward pass.
It's a backward pass. Recovered by the defense in advance for a touchdown.
Recovery is clean, clearly backward, live ball. He's in the end zone. Again, the cart's the best shot.
For two.
Try for 2.
Released at the 36, touched at the 35 and a half, backward pass. Score is clear, score is clear.
2nd and 3 for Houston. Silvers, they're going to look for a double pass. Downfield, wide open. Deontay Burnett, touchdown Houston. A 49-yard touchdown strike. A.J. Smith, offensive coordinator, he is hyped right now. 20-0 here in this first quarter.
Fantastic start. An outstanding, once again, execution and utilizing the unique rules in the XFL. As Houston up now 20-0. Terrell Buckley not a happy man on the Orlando sideline.
So the best start of the night for Houston on offense. Silvers looking for a deep shot, and he's got him! John Trey Kirkland, a 42-yard touchdown strike.
Initially, it looks like Brandon Silvers wants to throw the seam down the middle, but the safety stays on the hash.
Flying, and then you were swimming to surfing. Today, it's the robot. What was the inspiration?
Oh, my Uncle Reggie, back at home. Saw that Uncle Reggie. I did it.
Orlando's got an answer. Jalen Smith, a 31-yard touchdown strike from Paxton Lynch.
One of Harry's Louisville Cardinals getting loose. He just wins this one-on-one matchup and runs right by the defender in Sean Davis, a 6 foot, 190-pound safety against a 227-pound tight end H-back in a 1-3 thrown football by Paxton Lynch.
36 points already scored, but as far as the live line goes right now, Houston started this thing a 9-point favorite, now 16.5 as Orlando
Wait a minute!
connects with a big play.
Charleston Rambo know what's gonna get him. An 81-yard touchdown bomb from Paxton Lynch. Would you look at that? Here comes Orlando.
Cody Latimer, who is right here, and he comes and he runs the option route. They come right behind it and run the post deep, and they've got one-on-one. Finally, they utilize Latimer and force 2 defenders on him, on Latimer, and then throw the ball over the top. Really well executed. Sometimes your best player in Cody Latimer.
Yeah, so Wade is asking about a warn, and we will warn early when it's close. But then it's not the feed. This is actually a big play here, so I don't want to take away from that.
No, go ahead.
We can get to this after the score. But look, it's a body part has to break the plane of the belt line of the snapper. That's the guideline. So you've got to be breaking the belt line of the snapper. He wasn't. That's a foul for an illegal formation.
Meanwhile, Harris sneaks free behind the defense. A 59-yard touchdown.
Well, you gotta stay deep as the deepest, particularly when you're playing zone defense. Travella Harris just runs right down the middle of the field. Good identification by Brandon Silvers.
Get a score before we hit the locker room.
Got it. Keep Dusty.
One clock at 2. Pressure from the left. McCarron lets it go deep. Caught! Touchdown, St. Louis, Darius Shepard. A.J. McCarron, unbelievable 2-play sequence. Look at the hands of him. He's going to look to his left. He's going to say Dusty, which is a wipe down, but he tags the inside guy on a corner. When he touched the elbow, that's a corner route. That's standard. Pretty much universally, that's a corner route. So he tags Shepard on the corner, one-on-one against the safety. You get a slot receiver, easy check, easy throw, a great audible by the veteran quarterback, A.J. McCarron. Then he backs it. Well, here's an opportunity. You might get a chance. One-on-one fade. This could be a touchdown. Strike up the fight song if they stay in this look. One-on-one with a 6'6" Butler in the slot. Do they have a fight song? There's the shot. Butler's going to half step. Touchdown, St. Louis! Just as they drew it up, it's a 25-yard strike for McCarron. See press coverage across the board. You know it's man coverage. You know you have a matchup problem. Plenty of room with him in the slot. Vertical. You knew before the play is even snapped, it's a touchdown. It's the best feeling in the world as the quarterback, knowing you're going to have that one-on-one with an opportunity to put some points on the board.
We know when he comes in the game, there's a better chance of him making a play with his legs than it is throwing the ball. But he was 3 for 3 last week throwing, but he's a better athlete and a better runner.
We asked Ta'amu if he likes to run. He kind of smirked at us and said, yeah, I'll do it. And he just did it the first couple of plays. There goes D'Eric, shakes off a defender, touchdown, Defenders.
Fortunately, I've been a part of a lot of losing seasons in playing football, and it feels like these are the kind of things that just happen in games. A fumbled snap to start your game. BC, who hasn't been a team that's got off to great starts, all of a sudden get this turnover, get a lead early, which that's not the way they've been this season.
Tiffany. The Mets' first overall pick of the XFL draft. Abram Smith, a quality player out of Baylor, in motion again. D'Eric's going to keep it again. D'Eric King is going to score again. Wasn't who we showed prior to the touchdown.
Here we go. D'Eric King, once again, that strength in his legs for a guy his size is pretty incredible, and his ability to break tackles and to make guys miss. But if you have the over-under, you're hoping for a field goal attempt here because you don't want to see a first down here to keep this clock running, because then they're going to run the clock out.
See what they do here. King and Armstead in the backfield, 4th and 2. As we know, Vegas called the timeout. King gonna throw. King has a guy. King's gonna score. Touchdown, DC. Because Hayes, have another look at this. This is clearly a coverage bust.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, they brought pressure. It's a 4th and short. They're thinking they're going to try to run the ball because they've been running it so much in this quarter. And then Azard wide open.
As easy as it gets. Tiffany?
Eric King, I've been chasing you down all night. You've been rushing the football in, then you throw it. Take me through that touchdown pass.
Josh Gordon, they love him here in Seattle.
Check down! Hot! Hot!
Allison leaping and in! Air Allison for the score. Put a flag.
Boy, I got mixed up on 56, but he was eligible. He was in the backfield, but we had a man on the line. No foul on the play.
There is no foul on the play. The result of the play is a touchdown.
They called juice going up and over. How can you not love Morgan Ellison?
From the injury last week to coming back from that, injured this week, came back again. I'm a beast, I'm a dog, crawl on him. Now here's it. Last time we saw this, we saw inside breaking routes on the right side.
DiNucci sees daylight. This is what they want him to do more. Step up and run. DiNucci, end zone. He's in. Seattle on the board. Seattle strikes first. It's Ben DiNucci legging it in from 20 yards out on 3rd down against the #1 3rd down defense in the XFL. And he was rightfully barking a little bit after that score.
Run like hell, Nick Colley. Remember to read Nick Colley on that safety backside. Get a real nice clean inside release, Justin.
Smith talking to his quarterback all the way up to the snap. Over the middle, complete to Justin Smith. Justin Smith wheels. Houston is still alive.
Why not quit? Let's go. There we go. You're talking to Nick Colley saying get upfield. Nick Colley gets upfield. He eats up that safety, and all of a sudden Smith comes underneath. The communication we're hearing right now is pristine.
If you're really going to want to hurt and penalize the team that committed the infraction.
2nd and 4 on the ground. Smith, a huge hole over the left side, showing the burners. Abram Smith, no one's gonna get him. Touchdown, DC Defenders. A 62-yard touchdown run to the house. Abram Smith, show him what you got.
Really nice job, just the inside zone. Nice tight crease in there. And Abram Smith sneaks through it and then is able to bounce the ball in the perimeter and turn on the Jets. 4 angles that.
2nd and 7 from the 30. Back to Smith. That hole opens up, makes a man look silly. Abram Smith, how about it? Another huge run, and he's in the end zone. A 70-yard house call for Abram Smith. Just taking over tonight. 2nd time in an XFL game that has happened.
He'll stretch it here, and he puts his foot in the ground. There's no hesitation from Abram Smith right here. Really nice job. Watch him. Bam! Right there, right down into the crease. And what a move on 39. Chris Cooper in the open field. That's the last line of defense. Again, with the scoring rules, points are points, but eventually you got to get in the end zone.
3rd and goal from the 5. McCarron! Touchdown! George Campbell somehow reels it in for St. Louis, and we got a ball game. McCarron airing it out, downfield, got him! Stephen Mitchell Jr., a 50-yard bomb, and St. Louis is not done yet.
considering the time that St. Louis was losing.
51 Dusty,
That's exactly what they needed.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 51 Dusty, H-Bow.
Here we go, yeah, go up there. Here we go. Throw, sit up.
I'd imagine a 4-down territory situation, but Perez has enough with that. I'm taking a shot. What a catch! Badet! Touchdown, Vegas!
Paxton Lynch making a great throw to Badet. And you can see when you're running a corner from the inside and you have man-to-man coverage, there's a safety high, there's no way he can get to the corner of the end zone, and Badet makes a nice catch.
Under a minute here in the first half, 2 timeouts for Orlando. All 3 for Vegas. Dormady plants that back foot, takes a shot at the end zone. There is all kind of coverage. It's going to be a touchdown for Charleston Rambo.
Result of the play is a touchdown. Defensive pass interference, black 6.
Charleston Rambo, highly touted recruit, started his career at Oklahoma,
Pass
transferred to
number
Miami.
6. Defense, that penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Timber, sit up. 180. Where's the hut?
Tried to get him off sides. Orlando doesn't bite. 3rd and 5. Perez shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. I've got Luis Perez for a helmet sticker. That to Jeff Badet. He did not, but a 9-point game here. What a throw to Badet.
Yeah, Badet, man-to-man coverage, inside leverage, goes in, gives him the inside shake, goes straight up the field, and Perez has just been on fire, puts this one on the money. Only gaining 3 or 4 yards and getting tackled inbounds.
Again, still 2 timeouts for Dormady. Looks downfield, looks to take a shot, has a receiver, caught, touchdown Orlando! Cody Latimer for 45 yards, and we are a 3-point conversion away.
Their 3rd quarterback has come in and sparked this offense, moving to his left, hits Latimer, who beats the coverage down the middle of the field, wide open, and Dormady delivers. And it could be heat affecting this offensive pass. Like their scheme, everything looks a little off.
3rd down and 10. Danucci steps up, fires a strike into the end zone for the touchdown. Blake Jackson hauls it in.
Just as I said, they looked a little off. That's the Danucci we've seen all season long right there. Great throw, great play call, great catch on the back end by Jackson. That's the way to get this ball to him as he's falling away.
Right in the seam, delivered a strike.
How about that window right over the linebacker between the safety in front of the corner?
Back on that side.
Hey, come over here. Come over here. He wants on this side. David. 180.
3rd down handoff. Darrington picks up a 1st down and a lot more. There he goes. Darrington to the house. .43 yards on 3rd down and 6. The 2nd score. The touchdown makes it a 1-point affair.
How about the blocking up front? Big run up the middle, make a guy miss, and then run through 2 guys. Get your team in position to stay in this game.
Especially when you're a defender, you're trying to make a clean tackle. I'm hoping Akeem Butler's okay.
And it is down by contact, so Hill had to make some contact to finish the play. Not that kind of contact.
25's the mic. I mean, rip. Set. 180. What's that?
McCarron taking it under 40 seconds. He's going to float this one to Shepard. Shepard, end zone.
You see the joy on Bruce Grakowski's face. You listen to Jerry Shepard talk. He says, I want to be reliable. I want to be a guy who's always in the right place at the right time.
No, jet on. 25.
The smoothest route runner on the St. Louis team from the FCS, but not all FCS programs. 2nd and 10 here for Hundley. And there is Sean Price. Out of the backfield to Lovett. Lovett full head of steam. Quick acceleration. And Vegas is on the board. Don't say good night to that total quite yet. That's some late game drama.
Or the 22.5, Lowell. The 22.5. So I love the odds by Hundley. He keeps Feeney from addressing that peel. Because if he looks right now, well, Feeney knows it's going to be
yesterday.
Black 80.
Ball's on the ground. San Antonio with the scoop. And Jordan Williams is going to take it to the house. 39-yard fumble return after Delonte Scott forced it out. Jordan Williams was out of football for 3 years.
It was a great job retracing on the zone read. Gave him a pull look and then reacted quickly. But stripping the ball from Clint, who's got to be better.
It's a huge play. Oh!
Hey, get back, get back.
Pressure coming. Clint lets it go in zone. Wow! What an unbelievable grab by Lawan Whittingham! And he launched it into the stands. 16-yard strike. And Whittingham caught that thing with the eyes in the back of his head.
What an unbelievable catch by Whittingham. I don't even know how he sees it. The defender's right between him and the football. Throws his arms up, reels it in. What an incredible play.
Terrapin, he's fired to be back home. At the goal line, and the extra effort by the offensive line pushes Abram Smith into the end zone.
Mike Maietti, who they called Jersey Mike, the offensive center. Liam Ryan, 63. Kyle Murphy, that left side, and then the push, the lower body leverage of Abram Smith.
They did score 2 touchdowns in about a minute, so he said, we're not out of it until we're out of it.
It's true, they had the ball on Seattle's side of the field, and this time they've got Deontay Burnett with no one near him. How did Deontay get that free? 85-yard touchdown.
Okay, Patriot, Patriot, Patriot. Patriot, ball in the middle of the field. Okay, here we go.
85 yards.
We got.
Let's go. Deontay Burnett just sets up the DC defenders, gets them peeking into the backfield. Those by the receivers.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
So much time for Tiamu, and Lucky Jackson to the house.
Hey, let me help you up. Let me help you up. Good shit, guys. Good shit.
He was already Tamu's favorite target, but this is his biggest performance to date.
The perfect call versus the ideal coverage. 2 split high safeties. I mentioned the out routes. What does Lucky Jackson do?
Trying to take a shot down the field.
Juwan Green, top of your screen. I just singled him out.
Set, go.
Danucci the other way, looking for Josh Gordon. Did he get a foot in? Yes, he did. What a catch, Josh Gordon.
Wow. If you're a Seattle fan, you're wondering, why don't we get more of that? Why don't we see more of that when you have the man-to-man coverage? Arlington actually backs out. And it was like because of the design of the defense, they didn't think that DiNucci would throw this ball.
Pressure from his blind side, and it is caught. It's Hakeem Butler and a touchdown for St. Louis. Fumble on their first play, then consecutive scoring drives for St. Louis.
50 PP.
What an unbelievable catch from Hakeem Butler. Look at him go up and over the top. The defender's in perfect position. But the 6'6" Butler, who's just such a weapon in this part of the field, is able to reel it in.
And where would you rate Kim Mulkey's style on the sidelines?
Oh, man. 12. I can never do it, but she got swag. I love her.
He's got a lot of swag. Best luck to the Tigers. Best luck to you today.
The Roughnecks take it to the house. William Likely with a 35-yard return. And just like that, the Roughnecks are a 2-point conversion away from the tie. They could go for 3 in the lead if they want.
Wow, what a play. Gets ripped initially inside. Ball bounces right into the awaiting arms of William Likely, and a team that could not manufacture any points in the last couple of quarters finds some here from their defense. What an unbelievable play there from the Roughnecks up front.
It's the second time Brian Hill. Going to the end zone. Caught. It's Darius Shepard and a St. Louis touchdown. Fourth touchdown of the season for Shepard. He had 2 last week in the win in Las Vegas.
And just a great job of identifying the one-on-one. 3rd and short situation. Obviously, Houston is thinking they're going to run the football. Instead, they opt to completely block it up, get the press coverage with the slot fade.
Second down, Tama looking to throw on the money. Lucky Jackson breaking free, still on his feet, and he's in the end zone. Lucky Jackson playing like it's a video game. A 32-yard touchdown strike, and DC's on the board first.
0-1, 0-1, 0-1. 0-1, 0-1. 0-1, personnel. Hey, sugar. Hey, good job, Luck.
It's a really nice catch here by Lucky Jackson. Ball's thrown to the outside away from the defender. Then he just breaks tackles. That's poor tackling on behalf of Orlando defensively.
Just picked up 17 yards, 1st and 10. Dormady going deep. Oh, what a catch! You can't be serious! Just outrunning the defense, KD Cannon, and that was on Michael Joseph of all people. A 41-yard touchdown strike. And how about it? Orlando takes the lead.
Tank right, Bun.
You'll see him right here, and he's just going to go vertical and just run by. Look at the cushion that 15 Michael Joseph has. He's just going to run right by him in a wonderfully thrown football.
At a 3rd and 9. De'Aaron King in at quarterback. Here comes the pressure. King gets away, throwing across his body. End zone. No way! You cannot be serious! Briley Moore with the touchdown reception. De'Aaron King. What a Houdini.
Yeah, I'm looking at the left foot.
1 for 2.
Look at De'Aaron King. This is the value
That's what I'm looking at here.
of an athletic quarterback.
Slow down, we're looking at it. Slow it down, we're looking at this. It's really close.
Left hash. Okay, left hash.
1 for 2. Left hash for 2 when we come back.
We got to toe down. Yep, toe down, control, then. Okay, we're clear, The score is clear. The right toe is
wow.
down.
So Dean Bandino confirming that touchdown call.
Out to settle down to get the best possible play that you can. And on third down, they had a wealth of options, right? They tried to get the sneak. It was really, really close.
Look at this formation. The sneak at the goal line. Orlando's in there. Touchdown, Guardians. Quinten Dormady kept it himself. What a ball game here in Orlando.
Woo! Wow. Let's see it from this angle here down the line. What the question's going to be,
wait a minute,
was that knee down, his right knee down, before that ball crossed the plane?
So I'll let you know. Far handheld is my shot, right? So we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at that far handheld, and what I'm looking at is the right leg, Dormady's right leg. When the shin is down, I'm trying to see where the ball is. I've got a ball in the right hand, but I don't have to look right down the line to say for certain. Let me know if we've got anything else. Yeah, double check. Let me know if we've got anything else.
Oh gosh, he taking that. He reviewed it.
Okay.
He reviewed 3 times.
We're gonna let it stand. After review, the ruling on the field stands. After review, the ruling on the field stands.
After review, the ruling on the field stands is called touchdown.
That's why I didn't use the time.
How much fight we're seeing from the Guardians. A big third down coming up. Perfect 2 of 2 on third downs this drive. Dormady looking end zone, left side. What a catch! Cody Lattimore. Excuse me.
One.
That's Jordan Thomas.
Jordan Thomas just taking it away. Turned the lights out in the stadium. That's what kind of a catch it was.
One.
That's a 6'6", 277-pound tight end, split out to your left. Shane Matthews in the break said, listen, you've got one-on-one, let's take the advantage, and what a spectacular acrobatic play there from the former Mississippi State Bulldog. Go get it, kid.
He ain't playing around, throw that all day. Even down here, throw it.
Oh! Just jumped over Joshua Allen.
Touchdown! Yeah! Freaking yeah! 1 point.
You can enjoy it.
Here we go. Ready. Back up.
3rd and 11 for DC. Ta'amu has a man over the middle. Chris Blair. Get off me! Chris Blair! No one's gonna get him! An 86-yard touchdown strike. What a response by DC. That was Balin Buchanan who missed that tackle. Chris Blair would not be denied.
They try to bring pressure, and they pick it up terrifically. Abram Smith on the right, one-on-one pass protection, and a strike down the middle from Jordan Ta'amu. They love this deep in-breaking route. Threw it a ton a week ago in their win against Houston. We've seen it a couple of times here tonight, this time for a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby! Touchdown, baby!
Dormady checking the protection here on 3rd and 4.
Wide dragster, they're going to try and hit Lattimore again.
Here comes the blitz, crossing route. They got Lattimore. It's a big hitter. Lattimore still on his feet. Touchdown! Orlando Guardians strike for 44-yard pickup. Lattimore would not be denied.
An outstanding job by Shane Matthews. Here you go. You're going to have this here, you're going to have that there, and they're going to rub off of each other and clip the defender that is trying to cover Cody Lattimore. Now he does the rest, makes somebody miss, and it's a foot race to the end zone. But you heard Shane Matthews say, all right, let's check to wide dragster, check to wide.
They call it. They just want 2. He said, give me 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half. We'll win most of our games. Of course, they'll take more.
180.
Another quick pass. No one's there. And it's Sean Price taking it all the way to the end zone. San Antonio fought the law, and the law won. Sean Price, the former police officer from Ocala, with 6.
I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Did you see that stiff arm that he put on 8? So, I mean, like, I get it. Like, former police officer, all the things. This dude's had an incredible story. But this is ball right here. Look at it. He finds Ken Kelly. He puts his hand in his face and says, hey, get down on the ground. I'm going to go score a touchdown.
And immediately sent him to the locker room to get checked out. Here's Brown with the return. Brown, one man to beat. Brown looking for the lone kick return touchdown this season in the XFL, and he has done it. Fred Brown, 96 yards to the house in Vegas.
The one thing that Hines Ward said, he said, I want us to be the best special teams unit in the NFL. You guys want to go make it in the XFL. You guys want to go make it to the NFL, you need to be great on special teams. We saw that, I mean, that was a great play design as well. You saw a trap play, a double trap on the front line. See, look on the left side. See those two guys come side to side, and Fred Brown finds the hole. San Antonio has been at the top of the XFL in most categories, but that play design, they're not just dropping back regularly and blocking, they're adding a few wrinkles to keep the kickoff team on their toes. And I'm excited to see what Superman is, because he was passionate about it, but Clinton was.
Superman in this case is Rod Smith. Rod Smith! Where's the cape? Are you kidding me? Clark Kent, Rod Smith, Superman, they're all the same dude.
So one thing that Rod Smith said at the beginning of the season, he said, what do you want to be known for? He said, I want to be known for my versatility, not just as a runner, but as a receiver. But I did not realize he meant as a runner, as a receiver, as a hurdler, as a superhero. Like, this is the XFL.
Have some fun in the moment.
180, we should hard. 180, what do you think?
Tiano wants the end zone. Big Akeem Butler got it. Give him another one. 32 yards, and Akeem Butler is now your XFL leader with 6 touchdown catches.
Great read by Nick Tiano. Saw the middle of the field open, and Akeem Butler did the rest.
Butler mossed a dude last week for a touchdown and ran away from Vegas for one here.
He was also the reason why they won their week 1 game. They were down big, had that 4th down, that 4th and 15, that 3-point conversion. He started all of that.
St. Louis 7-14 on the 2-pointers. Tiano with the wheels upended. Helicopter into the end zone for Nick Tiano, and that is how you win over a fan base.
Talk about getting the crowd involved. Nick Tiano, he sees it, sticks his foot in the ground, and flies into the end zone by any means necessary.
Is that Elway?
He's playing at such a high level the last 2 weeks.
Sterling Hoffrichter from Syracuse will punt. Oh, it's a fake, and it's going to work. Gary Jennings into the open field. Gary Jennings, the foot race, gets a block. Jennings, did he get it? He did! 64 yards!
Going for 3. You gotta have a 10-yard play. Did a good one.
We talk about fakes all the time in the XFL or NFL, whatever league. What happens is special teams coordinators say, man, they got 8 up. They're going after the block. Let's pass it to our receiver, Gary Jennings, and let him do the rest.
Hey, give it up to Stephen Mitchell out of USC on that play. Got the late block to get Jennings, the fastest player in the NFL, XFL, into the end zone. And did he get in? Absolutely. Absolutely.
They are not done. Mathematically, they can still make the playoffs. But if they lose today, they are mathematically eliminated. 2nd and 11, empty backfield. Dormady pressured, stepping up. He's going to try to run for it and just tripped up. Ball is out. It is a live play. Devontae Busby with a scoop and score for Arlington.
It is a fumble. Got a great look.
And Arlington takes the lead.
Great look. Low end zone shows me clearly a fumble.
Ruling on the field is a fumble.
And then
recovered by the defense, resulting in a touchdown.
He's inbounds the whole way. And we're going to get it into the end zone. The score is clear. Score is clear.
That was Bruce Hector with the tackle that forced the ball loose.
Two middle.
Osby with the scoop and score, and you can lose your footing when you get held too. A little post-conversation chuckle from Coach Stoops.
1st and 10 from the 19. Dormady scanning, eventually finds somebody open on the left side. That's Eli Rogers! Touchdown, Orlando! A 19-yard touchdown reception. And now Orlando needs a 3-point conversion.
Is it 3? 1?
They're not going to do it here. They're going to go for 1. I think they're going to trust their defense.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Flank right, Z soar, power right. Power right. On 1, ready?
What do you think about this call?
I think it's really, really sketchy. You hear them say power right. Arlington's still putting people on the field.
He's soaring to the right, yeah.
Orlando down
right
3. They're going to go for 1.
David.
Fans are not liking this call. Handoff is to Martin, and he powers his way in there. So Orlando trails by 2. Tom, I'm going to need you to explain why they went for 1 and not 3.
Well, let's take a look. Number 1, they run the power play coming off of a really nice progression read from Quinten Dormady, and being in zone defense, Arlington just loses sight of number 17, Eli Rogers.
There you go.
You see Terrell Buckley there.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
And that's part of your answer, right? Whether we agree or not, he's saying, okay, we've got 2 timeouts. We just mounted a nice drive. We've got just under 4 minutes to go. And quite honestly, Arlington has struggled to get into the red area all day long.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Test those DBs down the field.
Set, go!
Clean pocket, Danucci fires, seam, there it is, there's the shot. Green for the touchdown. 46 yards out, Danucci and the Sea Dragons, E-Mac are right back in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is what they've been doing. You can lull them here, a little short pass here. You get those safeties' eyes looking upfield instead of in their zones. Push the ball downfield. That's exactly what we saw there. I think that's what we would have saw on the 2nd and 1. But again, Danucci just sees it. Watch these safeties. He's going out to the edge. He sees the big wide receiver split out wide. And you just basically have Verts right there. Make him make a decision. There is not a spot that he can pick and be right. Who's he going to cover? Josh Gordon or, number 4 here? What's he going to do? He's going to go to Josh Gordon. Green able to surely capitalize. Great job by Danucci.
To get this ball snapped. They're in position to be snapped. First down. And Danucci floats 1, has a man wide open. Jawan Green again, still on his feet for the touchdown. Get out of here. Sea Dragons are not going away. Jawan Green is 2nd scoring grab of the night.
This crowd is loving it. These guys are all in right now. And a second time, we've seen these guys go downfield, make the big play. Look at this pass protection for starters. Really good job. Everybody's giving him time. And then he sees he's running a post route. There's single coverage. You've got a linebacker who's great at blitzing, not so great in coverage on one of your better receivers. And he's just screaming downfield. There's nothing that linebacker can do with the ball that DiNucci threw, catching it in stride, getting into the end zone. What are we watching right now, partner?
We're watching Juwan Green go off. 5 catches, $126. So they'll back it up 15 yards. They're going for 3 from the 25.
Set go! Hot, hot.
With prevent defense on the field, DiNucci's going to step up. He's got to do something. Can't run for it. Triple coverage, back in the end zone.
Oh!
Off the carom, and there it is. Blake Jackson. That's one way to do it.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I love this game, man. Wow.
Well, cue up the SportsCenter top 10.
Yeah, you're going to see that again.
28-27, a brand new ball game.
So, I mean, McKnight was wide open. He kind of had this leak route on the sideline. DiNucci said, "No, I'm looking for the end zone." Makes the play, hits 6-7 guys' hands, and ultimately, Blake Jackson coming down with that conversion. Watch 86 here to the left of your screen. He's right over there, wide open. If Ben just gets it to him, he's probably scoring. But instead throws it across his body. Everybody's touching it. The concentration, I love it.
E-Mac, I don't know, but I'm thinking that's the first 3-point play from the 25-yard line in XFL history.
Mark it down.
We're making history in Seattle tonight.
We got XFL Google right here, baby. Come on.
Get set. Ready.
Crowd is in it.
Set, go.
3rd and 8, here's the pressure. Tamu, pass is caught by Blair. That'll keep the chains moving, and a lot more. He stayed in bounds. Well, interesting, a touchdown doesn't make it a 2-score game, especially without the conversion. Well, Bryce Thompson missed that tackle. It has been feast or famine for number 1, and now decision time for DC. Now back up by 7 points, E-Mac.
And I mean, this guy's not happy. What the heck just happened? And you see just, again, the patience for Ta'amu there to get out in space, let the play develop, not freak out, be patient. And you've got a guy screaming wide open, and he does the rest. Look at the ability here to stay in bounds, shed the tackle, a routine thing there. And he's trying to eat up a little clock, gets in the end zone. DC's going for 2.
For 5 on 3rd down, they get it off right before 0 hit. And he's hit as the ball was coming out. That is ruled a fumble on the field and returned for a Houston touchdown by Tamonte Beckett. If it stands, it's the 3rd turnover this game that has led to points. That one directly, and it came thanks to DeAndre Johnson working his way into the backfield. DeAndre Johnson working against the backup left tackle, Quintarius Eatman, after Denby went down a little earlier in the ball game. He runs the loop. Got to see is the hand moving forward as the ball is released. It doesn't look like it is. Usually you can tell if the ball jumps forward a little bit, but it does look like it's dislodged before the attempt of the throw begins. Vipers averaging better than 5 yards a play to the perimeter, and taken away by Houston. Defense comes through, and J.D. Harris. Steakheads love it. Take a bow. Harris took it away from Martavis Bryant. The kids losing their shirt in the stands. It's a party in H-Town. How about it right here? I mean, just a great play by J.D. Harris, just continuing to fight. You see him engaged with Bryant, and he strips it with his right hand, tucks it, and finds pay dirt as the offensive coordinator. A.J. backfield by Bryce and Eileen now. Houston can put the stamp on this one. Eileen leads, and he's in! Roughnecks have extended their lead. 25 unanswered.
State. With a little direct snap, he grabs it from out in front, and he's off to the races. And how about the leap there into the end zone as A.J. Smith, the offensive coordinator, loving what he sees there up in the booth. They've on the board now twice in the second half via the run game.
It was set up by the longest run of the season for the Roughnecks.
A shoe would work, perhaps.
You throw Cole's bucket hat. That thing deserves to be thrown. Big hole for Lovett on the perimeter, and he is in. Touchdown, Vegas. John Lovett out of Penn State doing all the work on that one. And there was nobody home.
Just a great job there. You see the pullers out in front. You make one guy miss and you're off to the races. Excellent adjustment. They hadn't really run that play up to this point. And they find the end zone and a big answer. And those that are holding tickets on the over.
Mac Brown, the punt. Teams cannot get 1 yard downfield. It's a fake. Mac Brown showing the missile. And it's caught. K.D. Cannon. The missile to the cannon. What's up with the punters in this league? They're throwing dimes, Sam.
Well, we talked about it before this game even started. We said, man, who's got to make a play? And we were talking offline. You said it's got to be K.D. Cannon, Jordan Thomas, two players who are new to this offense. K.D. Cannon, the receiver, doesn't do it in the receiving, does it in special teams. Look at it, this motion. People can get a little bit lazy, and all of a sudden, you're playing with nothing to lose. K.D. Cannon goes and Randy Moss is on him.
You got Moss.
7 yards, keep this drive alive.
Big pressure by Orlando. Cone sees it. Tove it in. Touchdown. 28 yards. Brahmas take the lead. They ain't done yet.
Travis Toivonen, he's playing with the best of them. We talked about it in North Dakota. Then he said, I'm going to try something different, fan control football. He got voted as one of the best players there. Now he's saying, I can compete anywhere I go.
Cone with brilliant recognition. Orlando brought the house, Sam. And this was the drive of big plays. It's been the game of big plays. San Antonio has needed them. They have not. Orlando out of the noisy end zone with the Brahmas fans. Down by 2. Plenty of time left. Picked off! Beasley! Doing it himself! Say hello to your new best friends. To his right. Francois trying to get the Guardians in the end zone. Pressure. Scott hits him, but complete. The score. Andrew Jamil, just like they do it at D2 Stonehill. And Francois took a shot by Delonte Scott. Sam, that's the epitome of toughness right there.
Well, DeAndre Francois has been through a lot in his life and his career. He was an 8th grader, and he was one of the best middle schoolers in all the nation. Then he goes to IMG Academy, and he has success there. He goes to all the places he went to. Florida State, we talked about it. But this hit, this toughness. We hope he's okay, but the fact that he stood in there gives his team a chance to win.
Daytona, sit up.
2nd and 1. Throwing, completing, Van Der Esch. Get off me! Touchdown, Arlington! A 25-yard touchdown connection. Caleb Van Der Esch. Okay, weight room.
Again, these Arlington receivers just settling in the open void. You got zone, just settle in there, run away from coverage, find the open man just like Luis Perez did. And right now, DC's on their heels on defense. The tempo is eating them up. They've tried to sub and get other personnel on the field. It's caught them with 12 men on the field, so they've been penalized. They've got to settle down and just line up and play.
Continues to tick, under a minute to play here in this first half. DC, 2 timeouts remaining. King out of the shotgun on 2nd and goal. Flushed out. Throwing it up. He's got his guy. Lucky Jackson bails him out. A 5-yard touchdown grab.
This is just a guy making a play in a sandlot, right? You go out and take the ball with your boys and you're throwing it around and somebody comes open late. Chuck it up. I know he's down there somewhere. What a nice driving. Good for De'Aaron King.
Grow up, section 137.
We're not even to the 4th quarter yet. There's a commitment there now.
Crowd getting into it on 3rd and 5 for Arlington.
Daytona, sit up.
Perez, pressure, it's picked off! DC, DJ Swearinger, okay, get in there for that pick 6. Talk about home field advantage. The defenders' defense stepping up.
Have you noticed that it's always towards the end zone with the beer snake? Every single time that we've been here and they've had a scoop and score or an interception, outside of one time, which was against Houston 3 or 4 weeks ago, it always goes into the most hostile area of the field. And you see Devon Bellamy right there. Goes low on Luis Perez, who throws the ball woefully underthrown into the flat.
A 62-yard pick 6. DJ Swearinger. And you know, as soon as he crossed into the end zone, the lemons came raining down onto the field.
DiNucci slipped when he planted the back foot. Still got the pass off. How about that? What conversion? There goes Pearson. Ja'Cour Pearson. Touchdown, Seattle. Unbelievable. The XFL leading receiver goes 68 yards to silence St. Louis.
I mean, are you kidding me? The human joystick, as I've called him all year long. Watch this extra effort. Again, Ben DiNucci trying to make something happen, move around the pocket, find his guy late. And just the strength. He's not the biggest guy, Pearson, in the world, but he keeps it going.
That cut.
And he will make you miss in a phone booth. But the in speed there to take it to the house.
DiNucci, designed run. And why not Ben DiNucci?
But we see the second coming of the Blandino. Mac Brown had the fake to KD Cannon. It led to a touchdown last week in San Antonio. Mac Brown, he's going to do it again for Jordan Thomas. Jump ball, Thomas got it! Thomas is still up! The former Battlehawk rumbling to the sideline, to the end zone. What just happened? 84 yards!
Break
break this down. I mean, it's poetry. This is a former Battlehawk bringing it in Thomas.
Well, we heard Coach talk about Mac Brown. He said, now, I got some punters that could throw, but not like this. And people who could catch, but not like this. Jordan Thomas, Mississippi State. He's 6'5", 277, but he ran a 4.74. He also, they used to call him Bone Crusher.
So it's got to be Mac Brown at quarterback now, right?
he may be the third option.
Behind Quinten Dormady, who's really helped take this Orlando offense to a different level. It's been the combination of Shane Matthews taking over as the primary play caller and Dormady at quarterback. Dormady, deep, hits his man. 6 more for Orlando. K.D. Cannon, another deep shot for the Baylor Bear. Coaches in the XFL, 4 of them have head coaching experience, and those are the coaches most likely to end up in the postseason. The 4 other coaches don't have that experience. Terrell Buckley had a very difficult start to this.
Hurry up!
They need a win, and they need to make up ground on Seattle.
Stevie,
and points scored and points allowed. Play action, McCarron, in zone, what a catch! Stephen Mitchell, put him on the Sports Center top 10.
You heard the communication right before the snap. A.J. McCarron talking to Stevie Mitchell, and he gets him on the same page. Rolls out to the right, knows the pressure is coming, and lays it out away from the defender. And Stevie Mitchell makes the play right before.
Momentum squarely residing on the shoulders of the Battlehawks. They have scored touchdowns on 4 straight possessions. A.J. McCarron unconscious. McCarron into the hands of Butler. Case and Blunt. Butler, you're not gonna catch me.
Let's go, baby!
You want to know why this league is so great for so many players? Hakeem Butler was a 4th-round pick in the NFL. Had a great opportunity, great college career. He broke his hand in training camp. All of a sudden, you lose the opportunity. But here you're showing, I'm healthy, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm still scoring. 66 yards later.
Set! 180! Wait, set!
Shepard, back shoulder, like a loaf of bread. Pour it on.
So when he was at North Dakota State, he came back and ran routes for Trey Lance's pro day. And Darius Shepard actually was a little bit upset with Trey Lance for saying, man, you got to write down exactly what the yardage marks are, where the sticks are for every single route, the precision of this route, the timing of the route, the perfectly placed ball.
I feel that way calling these games with you, Sam. It's a compliment. 3rd and goal from the 15 for McCarron on a record-setting day. And more. Battlehawks ain't done yet. A 400-yard game for A.J. McCarron.
I don't know if there's another team that has this many weapons. If it's not Stevie Mitchell, it's Hakeem Butler. If it's not Hakeem Butler, it's Marcel Aitman. If it's not Marcel Aitman, it's Darius Shepard. If it's not, it's Gary
Again, you heard the A.J. Smith say, read the end, and McDonald did it perfectly. Touchdown, Houston.
You didn't have it.
And this is the strengths. When you see here, watch the read, as we heard the coordinator say, he's too big, too fast, makes a great cut, gets up in there. But this is what Cole can do. As a runner, he is so dangerous in space, and especially in this red zone. That's the perfect call every single time.
Hey, here we go. Sit up. Fox it, fox it, fox it. Daytona, sit up.
Tipped, picked. There goes Tavante Beckett, pick 6, Houston. Second consecutive week. Tavante Beckett and the defense that came in with 11 interceptions. Make it 12 and make it 6.
And tips or picks, man. We saw this, a little bit of danger in the red zone. Now danger at an all-time high as you see the Virginia product from Marshall get opportunistic, taking it to the house. Just a really good job by this defensive back, being aggressive, getting his hand on the football. And then the linebacker saying, see you later. Beckett for 6.
As Janae Harris was able to create the chaos with the coverage.
Set go. Hot, hot.
2nd and 8, Danucci scanning. Now will step up, open field up the middle. Danucci, he's in there. Touchdown, Seattle. A 14-yard touchdown run by Ben Danucci, and the Sea Dragons strike first.
See Ben Danucci here. You got a simple 4-man rush, and he just splits the gap right there between the center and the guard, sees the front door open, and take what the defense gives you. You're playing man cover. You got your back towards the quarterback if you're a Vegas defender. Ben Danucci knows it, and that's part of the read.
1st and 10 for Seattle.
Hot, hot.
Danucci fakes left. Trying to trick the D. Got him! Jakor Pearson. A 33-yard touchdown strike. Namaste.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You go back to the exact same route that Ben Danucci underthrew on the deep seam route over the middle of the field, and this time he drops it right in the bucket. He knew he missed the first one. Excellent job tracking the over-the-shoulder ball there from Jakor Pearson, who had gone into the locker room with a wrist injury.
Set go.
3rd and short. Danucci thought about it, backs up. Breaking free is Green. Touchdown, Seattle! A 37-yard strike. Just dancing on him in the end zone. Jawan Green showing up.
See Ben Danucci here, and he's going to just subtly slide to his left, keep his eyes downfield. Number 4 Green's in the slot right there. He's initially running a crossing route. Now he gets caught in the wash, and what he knows is that the quarterback is on the move. If he's short.
Set go. Hot, hot.
Danucci, quick pass. Did he get a foot in? Touchdown, Jordan Vasey.
Hey,
what a grab.
That's the way to make a play. That's the way to make a play.
Seattle in this second half. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Good shit, boy.
This is a great makeup play for Jordan Vasey, who had dropped 2 plays, including an extra point conversion. Extends, tracks the ball, elevates, but drags that foot. It looks right before his upper body.
Listen up. Hey, listen up. Hey, dummy Daytona, dummy Daytona. Hey, gun empty right tight, 83, Maestro, FL, dummy Daytona, turbo, ready? Gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Maestro. Gotta go. Daytona, Senat. Turbo, Senat.
3rd and 3. Perez tries to sneak out. Keeps his eyes downfield. End zone. Touchdown, Arlington.
No flag.
Javonte Payton. And how about that for the Renegades to get this playoff game started? And that touchdown, what a start for the Renegades.
And Arlington goes 10 plays, 75 yards. Perez stays alive, and now Arlington has the lead.
We are off and running in Houston. Can Arlington finally get Houston the first time this season? It's early, but Arlington making a statement, up 6-0. Still in the backfield, Perez takes a shot downfield with the wind, has Payton wide open. How about Arlington? 58 yards, and the Renegades making a statement here on the road.
Anything in your playbook that you haven't shown all season long, it's time to bring it out.
That's it.
I just mentioned, these defensive backs are making a lot of plays at the line of scrimmage. Likely just made the play, the one before this play. Offensive coordinator sees that and says, we're going to go deep. We're going to stretch these guys out, get these guys away from the line of scrimmage. Wide open, great throw by Perez.
Sit up. 180. Where's the hut?
Perez continues to deal. Takes a shot. Has a receiver. Caught. Touchdown, Arlington. Brandon Arcanada. And what do we have happening in Houston after the unsuccessful two-point conversion? You know, the genesis of this league is don't count me out. Player 54, and Arlington's like, we're not out of it.
Kind of a spot player here and there. He played a ton of special teams, and he has position versatility. We've seen him play high-level linebacker. Now he's clearly proving that he can play high-level running back as well. So I would love to bring him to camp.
Tamu delivers over the middle. Lucky Jackson. He's in. Touchdown, DC. Sixth touchdown of the season for Jackson.
And this is just a great job by Ta'amu. Look at the safety. That's Antoine Brooks. Watch how his eyes are in the backfield the entire time. He's trying to find the quarterback, trying to find the ball carrier. Next thing you know, that glance route goes right in behind him. And Lucky Jackson with a ton of speed, great playmaking ability, secures the catch, and he's off to the races. Just a great read by Jordan Ta'amu. Nice, accurate throw.
147 yards and 2 touchdowns. On 3rd and 1, Green is open. He goes the end zone. No, it is caught for a Seattle touchdown. Ja'Cour Pearson hauls it in. Injured player is Kentrell Bryce for DC.
What an awesome throw here. Ben DiNucci, ball wiggles just a little bit. It's almost like a back shoulder, throwing him away from the defender that was working in the receiver's direction. And how about the concentration on the back end by Ja'Cour Pearson? Not catching it initially, but reaching out with that left arm, reeling it in before he goes to the ground to secure the catch. Just a really impressive catch there by Pearson, knowing that there was a ton of traffic in the back middle of the end zone. Felt comfortable enough to get him in the game here in the second week with the team.
King hands it off. Harris leaps. He's in. Touchdown, DC. And they may book another trip to San Antonio with just 11:53 remaining. A commanding lead.
Good job at the point of attack, as DC, for the most part, has put this thing on ice, and with rain in the forecast.
The biggest thing he learned was spiritual and mental strength when he had no physical strength. DiNucci, a pump and go. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. Jawan Green. One step. step closer to redemption after a horrendous first half for Green.
A great play call from June Jones. 3rd and short. They're thinking, hey, just take a quick completion for the 3rd down conversion. Instead, they pump it and they go deep. And a great catch there by Juwan Green.
In the middle of everything after playing guard. He's the O-line coach at Wingate University. And on the trip over, he was making recruiting calls. Pressure coming, 3rd and 13. Here's Sal Cannella. 1st down and room to run. Touchdown, Arlington. Beat the blitz for a 41-yard score.
Just a great job of picking up the pressure inside. They try to drop a defensive end out underneath Cannella, but he's got also on the sideline.
DC came in as an 8.5-point favorite. The live line is moving rapidly. Perez gets out of pressure. End zone, caught! Cinderella has entered the building. It's another touchdown for Arlington. It's Tyler Vaughns.
It's a great job by Luis Perez. Watch how he retreats initially to draw the defenders back, and then he starts to challenge the line of scrimmage while keeping his eyes downfield. South, and hopefully they can move that pile, but keep an eye on big number 72, TJ Barnes, 370 pounds. He's going to try to stuff the middle of that defense.
Play clock now at 5. Here's Abe Smith, and he's gone! Abe Smith right through the middle! And he wins the foot race for a 52-yard touchdown on 4th down! That's a keeper in the stands, and that might be the play that gets Reggie Barlow's team right back in this championship game.
You see the pullers out in front, a little counter action, but because of short yardage, all those defensive backs, all those linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. So as soon as you break through that initial line of defense.
Bryant stays in a quarterback. He hasn't thrown a pass all year. Arian and Brown flanking. This is Brown, and he's in. Lenny Brown plunges in from 7 yards out. Arlington fans feeling it a little bit now.
And that's just a heck of a run there by Lenny Brown. He gets one-on-one with the safety, Kentrell Bryce. Bryce is standing flat-footed. Short of remarkable.
To Amu after play action. Goes deep downfield, and it is caught! Josh Hammond will take it 72 yards. Down 8 here. DC can choose 1, 2, or 3-point conversions.
And this play took a little while to develop. Tremendous protection. See, Powell gets a little turned around. Ta'amu gets to it late. Powell almost closes to make a play on the football. It was terrific effort from him. But a well-thrown football there by Ta'amu, and a much-needed big play for the defenders.
There's a 15-yard penalty. You still have to get the ball in the air past the 20-yard line. Fantastic field position for Arlington. Luis Perez finds his receiver on the crossing route and rolls for Brown. He is in again. Lenny Brown's second touchdown of the game.
Get your over tickets, folks. And it may be the difference in a championship for Arlington.
And a great job hanging in there as long as humanly possible as Luis Perez gets crushed. Right as he delivers the football, that running back option route takes a little time to develop. He turns it upfield.
Yes, empty left.
Arlington 8.5-point underdogs coming into this championship game. For comparison's sake, there's only been 4 Super Bowl champions who are underdogs by 8.5 or greater. Most recently, 2007 with Eli Manning and the Giants. And that's complete into the 5 and into the end zone. Josh Hammond's second touchdown of the game. 1:17 remaining. DC fans still holding hope.
A great job there by Hammond running after the catch. Got the ball out really quickly. A tremendous effort there by the wide receiver. And last drive opting to just go with the 3-man rush, drop 8 in coverage. See if they alter here. Maybe bring a little heat or bring at least one more rusher to put a little more pressure onto Otto.
Needs 15 yards to keep the game alive. Over the middle, it is tipped and intercepted. Back on his feet to return his credit on the block, and Arlington gets the ball back with 1:08 to play.
Coach, congratulations to you, to your entire staff, to the Arlington Renegades. You are our champions.